This is workout number 3 and it's lower body focus. So it's going to be a lot of leg work and then we'll have abs afterwards, just like we've done. So start with just the high knees, the stepping high knees. And now pick it up onto the toes. So you go on your toes and don't let your heels touch the floor. Drive your knee up as high as you can. And now start to do the slow jog. So just step side to side and get your knee up as high as you can while you kind of hop from one leg to the other. Now go into the jog, so high knee jog. Now we're going to go into just the simple jack, so put your hands together and just hop your feet out and in. And now go doubles. So double out, double in, 2 out, 2 in, 2 out, 2 in. Now add your arms. So go up with your arms every time you jump out. Now go basic jacks, so just single jumping jacks as fast as you can. Now we're just going to do a simple squat. So get your legs spread, put the weight in your heels, and sit back. Try to keep your chest up, don't bend over. Bend at your knees only. Now sit low and just pulse up and down. So try not to stand up. Stay as low as you can and just go about an inch up and down. Now you raise your arms in the air and do a simple squat. So you're just going down and up with your arms up in the air. And now you're gonna jump into from the squat. So you squat down, keep your arms up, and jump up. And then lower down nice and slow. Now we're gonna get into calf raises. So pick a foot, put the other foot behind, and just tippy toe. Try to balance as much as you can without falling over. If you have to, put your arm out in front like I do here. That helps me balance. So just stay here, slow and controlled until we switch feet. Now stick your arms in the air and start to hop on that one foot. And now we switch feet, so do calf raises just on the other foot. Same idea though, nice and slow, controlled, and balanced. Arms go in the air and hop it out on the other foot. Now we're going to get into lunges again. So these are narrow lunges. Get your feet closer together than what you're used to. So try to have them as close as you can while also touching your knee to the ground and keeping your weight in that heel of the front foot. Just go up and down. And now you want to widen your stance, so we're going to do wide lunges, same thing, up and down. Try to get that knee all the way to the ground if you can, and put the weight in your front heel. Now go down and hold it there, and you're just going to bounce up and down, so pulse up and down. Try to stay as low as you can, just moving up and down about an inch. Your legs will be on fire doing this, so stay as low as you can and keep pushing through. If you have to take a break for just a second, that's okay, but jump right back into it. And now you just lunge down and hold it there. Shake your legs out, and then we're going to move to the other side, starting with the narrow lunge. So feet somewhat close together, and lunge down and up. Drive that knee as low as you can and put that weight in the front heel. And now widen your stance. So put that leg back farther and go down and up. And now just pulse up and down. So keep that weight in that front heel and just bounce about an inch up and down. Now get that back knee down and hold that lunge. Stay down as long as you can. If you have to take a break for a second and get right back into it. Shake your legs out because we're going to get into some squats again. Starting with those jump squats, arms up, jump up and down. Nice and controlled. Weight in your heels and don't hunch forward. Now go to calf hops on one side. Try to keep your heel off of the floor. Now switch feet, hop on the other foot, and keep that heel off the floor. Now get into that deep lunge and pulse. So you just bounce up and down about an inch. Now switch sides and same thing, pulse on the other leg, up and down just about an inch. Shake your legs out again, and now we're going to get into lunges, so just alternate stepping. Lunge down, back, lunge down, and back. Now we're going to go lunge, lunge, and squat. Lunge, lunge, and squat. And stay here until the next exercise. Now give 2 squats. So you go lunge, lunge, squat, squat. Lunge to the side, squat middle, lunge to the other side, squat middle. Add hops in if you can. If your legs are too shaky like mine were here, just go ahead and step, but hop like I do here if you're able to. Challenge yourselves, hop until you can't hop anymore. Keep lunging, keep squatting until this time is up. Now bring your feet together, try to squeeze your knees together and squat down and up. They say to squeeze your knees like you have a band around your knees. Try not to bend forward, try to keep your chest up and just put the weight in your heels. Now we're going to squat down, step to the side. So it's a step, squat, stand up, step, squat, stand up. Step, squat, stand up, step, squat, stand up. And now we get low and stay low. Step, bring it in, step, bring it in. Go the other way. Step, bring it in, step, bring it in. Try to keep your head on the same level. Don't let your head bounce up and down. Stay low the whole time. Now gather in the center, get low, and touch one hand to the floor, and then the other hand to the floor. Try to keep those knees squeezed together. Keep the weight in your heels. And you're just going to touch with one hand, touch with the other. Pop up, shake your legs out, and now you're just going to drive your knee up. So it's 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up. And now act like there's a cone under your feet that you have to pick up and over. So you're going up, 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 up. Get it up and over that cone. Now we go up and over into a squat. So it's up and over, squat down twice. Up and over, squat, squat. And now you touch the floor with the squat. So up and over, squat, touch the floor, squat, touch the floor. Now get your balance on one foot, and you're just going to lean back, tap, and come up, So it's tap back, come up, tap back, come up.
Flat back to the floor. Now what's happening is you're having that base of support. Okay, that supporting leg. Your right leg that's on the floor. Spread your toes. Ready? Come up. And now what we're gonna do is no.
Now you drive your knee up and don't let your foot touch the floor on the way back. It's going to take a lot of balance and focus. So try to raise that back leg up as high as you can without letting it ever touch the floor. If you have to, gather yourself, get your balance, but go at it again.
Still has a supporting leg that's doing most of the work, okay? 3, 2, put that leg down. Let's go to the other side.
And now switch legs. So same thing, down and up, down and up.
Whenever you bend over, whenever you go to the floor, what I say is when you go to the floor, tighten the core. So you still want to have a nice flat back at any given point in time. I should be able to stand back, take a picture of you, and your form is impeccable. You should be like, here, Sean, I'm sending you pictures for every second of the workout because my form is perfect. Okay? And 3, 2, come up. Tanya, you ready for our balance again? Here we go.
Now drive that knee up, keep your balance, and bend forward. Put that leg back without touching the ground.
As flat as possible. Okay? That supporting leg is what's doing the work. You got it. Come on, guys. Here we go. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. And 4, 3, 2. Lunge squat.
And now we're going back to that side lunge, squat middle, side lunge, squat middle.
You got it. You should be happy because you just hit less than 5 minutes ago with T20.
Remember, if you can't get those hops in, that's okay. Just step into those lunges and squat. Keep moving, keep lunging, keep squatting.
It's the love of T25. Come on. You got it. Come on. Keep going. 3.
Bring your feet in, bring your knees in, squat down, touch the floor, alternate hands. Try to keep your chest up as much as you can and put the weight in your heels.
Head in neutral spine. Back is flat. Chest is high. Keep going, guys. All right. How we feeling? 8 seconds to go. Then we're going up and over. 2 squats to the floor. 3.
Now we go back to the up and over. So it's up and over, squat, touch the ground, squat, touch the ground. If you're not able to hop from the squats, that's okay, just step. But keep going up and overs into the squats.
And again, hit up and over. Got about 10 seconds to go with this one. Come on. Come on, stay with me. Stay with me. Hit down. All right, stay up. We're going into those tat deadlifts.
Now get your balance, choose a foot, and kick that other foot back, and drive your knee up 2 times, and then switch legs. So same thing, kick that other leg back, and drive your knee up 2 times here.
Breathing. Silence is golden. All right, guys, here we go. Hop squat.
Now you'll feel your legs start to burn here. So squat down, and we're just gonna hop squat. So just barely pick those feet up off the floor as much as you can, and then kick one leg back. Stretch out your hip flexor. Pop up, hop squat, kick your other leg back, stretch your hip flexor. This is the last leg exercise, so get it done. Hop squat, kick that leg back, stretch your hip flexor, come up again, hop squat, and then kick the other leg back to stretch your hip flexor. And a lot of you girls have had hip flexor issues, and this exercise will help strengthen that, so that way when we do come back, you're not hurting that hip flexor again. What I've been having to tape and wrap, that's what I'm talking about. Stretch it out really good here.
You focus for 25 minutes on your lower body, and you'll have rock hard legs in no time. Remember to drink your results in recovery formula. Whenever you work that lower body, your whole body is worked over.
Now you finish that killer leg workout, so stretch out your quads, alternate. I like to get 10 in on each foot, and then I'll hold one leg at a time for 10 seconds.
Time to cool down that lower body. Take your feet apart. Take a deep breath. Inhale up. Lift. Hold it up top. Now go into a flat back stretch. As you're going toward the floor, flex your quadriceps. You'll feel the energy in your hamstrings until you get your palms to the floor. And hold chin to the chest. Roll up nice and slow. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do that one more time. You work those legs so good. We really have to stretch out those hamstrings. Reach to the top. Come on, reach to the ceiling. Reach, reach.
And now pull your knee to your chest, get that glute stretched out. Same thing, I do 10 on each leg, and then I hold one leg for 10 seconds.
Over to our right leg. Flex that quadricep. Flex it. Make it a rock. Okay, feel it in your hamstrings. When I tell you release, you're going to pull your body to your leg and release and pull. Keeping that distance close to your legs, you're going to slowly walk it over to the other side. Grab that ankle, flex the quad.
Get into that chair pose. So we alternate here too, 10 each leg, and then you'll hold one leg at a time for 10 seconds each.
2, and come center. Fingertips to the floor. Slightly take your feet a little bit wider apart. Now we're going to walk over to our right side. We're going into our first hip flexor stretch. Hold it here for a couple seconds. Now what I'm going to ask you to do is walk your hands to your right knee. Your chest is nice and high. Take your left hand, put it on your glute. Flex. Feel your glute working. Feel it. Okay, now release the glute and go deeper into the stretch. Great job. Hands up. Reach. Squeeze the glute again. Squeeze it, squeeze it. This time when we sink down, we'll bring our hands down.
And now just get those hamstrings stretched out, just bend it over, legs straight. Try to touch your hands all the way to the ground. Try to get your elbows to the ground if you're that flexible, that'd be awesome. And then, yeah, alternate side to side. Stretching is about your body, so you stretch for as long as you need to.
Feel it. Feel it work. And then release. Try to get that hip flexor lower to the floor. Ready? Let's try it again. Squeeze, hands up. Squeeze the glute.
Now we'll get into the hip flexor stretch. I know it feels like a lunge in a workout, but focus more on the stretching aspect of it. Get as low as you can. So go to the floor with your hands. Get down to your elbows if you're able to. Just stretch out that hip flexor as much as you can.
3, 2, and 1. Take a deep breath in.
And now switch sides. So same thing. Try to get your other side to be as flexible as the one that you just stretched. Get as low as you were able to on the other side. That way it's all nice and even.
I'll see you next time. You love insanity. Now share your passion with others and help make a difference in other people's lives.
Now we're into our power abs workout. So get down on the ground and you're going to alternate plank raises. So try not to let your hips wobble. Try to keep everything stiff as a board. Raise one up, hand up at a time.
Embracing your abs, one side to the next. Continue to work. We got 10 more seconds. And then you get a little bit of rest. And 3, 2, 1.
So after 30 seconds, you get a 15-second break. So this one, we're going to pump out 30 seconds of the exercise, take a 15-second break, and then get going again. So the goal is to get as many reps in as you can in those 30 seconds. So get back down now and get back to those side-to-side raises.
Continuing to get that strong, ripped six pack. Here we go. Nice job. Keep fighting. Like I said, day 3, you might be a little sore, you might be a little tired, but you're here, you're getting it in, and you're better because of it. We got 10 more seconds.
Take your 15-second break. Now we get into the last one of this exercise. Get down and side to side raise. Now you get a 15-second break, but get ready for the next exercise. So here, I challenge you to get your feet straight up in the air if you can for these ones, but if not, bend your knees, and we're just doing slide up crunches. So slide up as high as you can. Try to straighten out your legs and slide up your legs as far as you can. Do as many of these as you're able to, and then switch back to the bent knees. And take your 15-second break. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get going into round 2. Now take your 15-second break. After 15 seconds, we're going right back into that exercise again. And here we go, get back into it. Get as many straight legged as you can. And once you're not able to do those anymore, bend those knees and get your crunches going on the floor. And take your 15 seconds. The next exercise is cross-body mountain climbers. So you get in a plank position and drive your knee to your chest on the other side of your body, so it's opposite. Stay here for 30 seconds. And now rest. Here we go, right back into that plank and cross-body mountain climbers for 30 seconds. And rest. One more. Back up to the plank and cross-body mountain climbers. Push through the entire 30 seconds. If you have to take a break, stop for a second, stretch out your arms, but jump right back into it. Rest. The next exercise is called candlestick roll. So you're just going to sit back and pick your feet up as you roll back. So you roll back, pick your feet up, get your butt up, and then sit up. Roll back, pick your feet and butt up, sit up. Stay here for 30 seconds. Rest. Get going again. So feet up, butt up, sit up. And to add to this challenge, you can try to stand up out of it instead of just sitting up. So you stand up, go back, and then stand up, add a hop, go back, stand up, rest. So now is your last set for the day. So challenge yourself to do the stand-ups if you can. Otherwise, just keep rolling back and sitting up. Try to keep your legs as straight as you can and try not to wobble. Stay balanced. And now you're done. If you made it all the way through, good job. Keep doing these workouts. They will help you in the long run. It will be so worth it in the end.